probably just...
Dewey! Ah! Sorry.
Hey everybody, it's B-Diz the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about the return of Dewey Riley in Scream 7. Let's go.
What do we do?
You're all gonna die. Everybody dies.
In Scream 3, when Martha showed Sid, Dewey, and Gale Randy's farewell video telling them that even them as legacy characters could die, they all survived Scream 3, 4, and unfortunately, Dewey was killed in 5. I don't know if you've heard the news or not, but there has been talks about the actresses that played Casey from the original and Jennifer from 3 making a return even though they definitely died. And I'm sure you've heard the list of theories pretty much since the end of the first Scream that Stu is not dead and has been rumored to make a return since Scream 3, which I have several videos talking about, so check it out. But yeah, Dewey is definitely dead. Trying to explain and retcon this would be a plot hole disaster, but that doesn't mean he can't still be in the movie one way or another. For one, I don't think he needs to be a vision for Gale like Billy is for Sam. I've said that before, that the build up with Sam seeing visions of the OG Ghostface Billy is my favorite story layer in Scream since Scream 5, and I think it's awesome. But we don't need another character seeing visions of another character that died. I think that would water down the Sam and Billy story and it would be too much. I think Dewey could return in flashbacks from Gale's perspective. For one, Dewey and Gale were pretty much attracted to each other right from the start when they first personally met in the original. Throughout 2, 3, and 4, they have had their ups and downs pretty much like any couple has who's been together for a long time. In my opinion, majority of this is because Gale, always thirsty for attention and fame through her news stories or books where she twists the details of events or people, even people she is supposed to care for, even promising to stop putting out the books in 5 when Dewey died, but she broke her promise to everyone. But you already know how Gale is. After the death of Wes and Judy Hicks, Dewey and Gale are together in person for the first time in a long time, where they express their frustrations with each other and how the relationship didn't work. This scene was very brief, by the way. In 6, when Gale has her first official phone call from Ghostface and gets attacked, after getting stabbed several times, she should have died, but didn't, and her current boyfriend is introduced and killed off in about a whole 5 seconds. And he didn't seem to mean that much to her. We also hear the Dewey theme when his name is brought up and around Gale. You can tell she still loves him and misses him very much. Like she told Amber in the climax, "You killed my best friend." So with the flashbacks, I think this could be used to explain how things went with Gale and Dewey from the end of 3 when they first got engaged to 5 when they broke up. There is a huge gap between the movies as far as in real life and in the Scream timeline. Since they are the biggest couple of the franchise, seeing flashbacks from Gale's perspective throughout 7 would be a way for us to see their story as a married couple when things are great until they clash with wanting different things in their lives and break up. In 7, Gale could try dating other guys, but they are all yes men that she doesn't like, whereas Dewey would bust Gale's balls and call her out for all her bullshit on how she is, and she misses that about him. They had their ups and downs, but they always got back together, and she thinks about if they would have gotten back together if Dewey survived his attack in 5. Him escaping near death again would make Gale realize more than ever how much Dewey means to her, and it would be enough for Gale to do what she needs to do so they can be back together and never apart again. But that can't happen because it's too late and Dewey is dead. This could also be a way we could see Gale in a depressive state, which we have never seen her in. She might have started drinking hard like Dewey was after the breakup. Her having the flashbacks going on over and over in her head on how she could have did things different so they could be together could be very hard on her mental health. Having flashbacks of Dewey could help her heal from her wounds of almost being killed in 6, but it's also a double-edged sword that makes her depressed because she misses him. If 7 is a remake of 3, which a lot of Scream fans think is going to happen, there could be a Ghostface mastermind that's been around since the start, and with the flashbacks, Dewey might be able to make Gale realize who Ghostface is, or at least how to fight him off and survive. Gale could watch tapes of Dewey or them together when they were married to reminisce. Maybe she finds a tape she has never seen before, and it could be Dewey's farewell tape giving her info to help, just like Randy did in 3. Again, and if 7 is a remake of 3, this could be great for the story if done right. And finally, if a lot of this stuff happens that I explained, Gale being depressed or missing Dewey so much through the flashbacks, this could be a part of why she doesn't survive 7. She was attacked in 6 and almost died. I think she mainly survived because Dewey dying in 5 and Gale dying in 6 would have been too much back to back. But now, Gale making it through 7 is way lower in my opinion. This also goes with my video talking about between Gale and Kirby, one of them isn't going to make it. I talk about a lot of stuff that makes sense, especially with this video, so check it out. And with Gale missing Dewey so much in 7 with the flashbacks and or seeing tapes of him, when Gale is being attacked again, she sees one last flashback of Dewey, then she dies, but she gets to be with him again. And we hear the Dewey theme one last time with them reuniting. It would be sad on top of sad, but very, very powerful storytelling. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Dewey being in 7 with flashbacks and videos left behind. Also, how do you think Gale's mental could be in the movie if she has flashbacks of Dewey? I think this is a huge chance to see Gale in a way we have never seen her before. Like and share the video, subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.